Those who are involved in this kind of thing just see what is their personality, what is the style of thinking, what are the principle where he is going with the situation. The people use various kind of reinforcement values just to control it and be number one. They say, well, if I will kill myself, crush myself, and I have a patience, I will have great reward. But God says, listen, only use your mind as your capacity. I will give you reward not due to your blind crushing yourself. I will quote one surah at the end which will give you an insight that everybody will call to question according to his capacity. If a person IQ is 120, he will be asked according to that one. If one has a, I may say, 80, one will be asked about to that one. If one is mentally crippled, physically crippled. So, question is this: in this world, we want to compete our best self, but by playing overworking yourself, you make your life terrible and in a problem. Reason is this: why it is happening. These people are intelligent. Why they are doing? The list of wishes so strong, big one. Everyone to have this one. Everyone want to have the top position. When there one reach, one then say, I should go further up in the sky. So this temptation, human nature, it is after a person. The more one is intelligent, the more one is sensitive, the more one is in trouble. So your good self can be a positive if one have understanding about one's own self. As I talked with you last time, that you should keep on communicating with your inner self, and you should be a man of action, not story maker and not a daydreamer. Rather, you should be realistic. You should just accept the reality, and the great people are those who accept the failure also. In place of killing, fighting oneself, one say, okay, it is done. Well, I should sit down. Here come the psychotherapy, counseling, or psychoanalysis. What is the problem? Sit down and figure out. Uh, and I will explain to you later on verbal and non-verbal communication techniques, which are the big problem when you communicate with other people. The way you are communicating, one is in another word, one is listening from other angle. So there is a communication problem. So we do not have a communication, so we cannot proceed ahead. So in place of helping each other, sometimes there are misunderstanding and fighting. So due to this communication issue, communication gap, lot of problems are coming in the mental health system. I will just give you a formula. You can sit down and work on it. Whenever you have a problem, write down who, when, where, why, whom, and what. I mean, in order to understand that what is my problem, who, who is the person, just go analyze the whole psychosocial factor in that person, where it is, when I'm talking, what I'm talking, why I'm talking, whom I'm talking, and what is my goal to achieve it. We forget these things. So due to this, there's a lot of mental health problem, communication problem between each other, and so the people are having a various kind of fear. Now, these are the things which I'm saying it. Intellectual people are very smart. They keep on doing it. They use their mind in various aspects. But keep in mind, what is the mental health problem over there? They open so many Pandora box in their head, so many problems, so many issues. And then the place there are where they're standing or sitting or working, it has a variety of issues over there. So the more you go high, there will be inner fights, outer fights, adjustment problem. In other words, what I'm saying, we are all human beings. Whatever God has blessed, if you accept it and you live with the reality according to your capacity and have a systematic goals, slow and steady wins the race. This is the best formula. Small goal, very clear. First is clearing, is very clear. I told you the first formula about human verbal and non-verbal communication. The second, I'm telling you, you should be precise about that goal, what you are doing, and then you should make sub goal into it, so that you may not have a big goal after 2 years getting a PhD degree. You should think where I am sitting 2 years, and it is still there 2 years. What are the goals? What are the objects? What are the questions, what are the topics, what are the books. Take it, jot it down, make it systematically, and see what is my job for today, this month, for my project. Then what is this week? What is today? When you have done that one, then you have a self-appreciation. Oh, I have done it. If you start appreciating with that inner self, the child, I say, which you have ignored, you push all the labor of the world and desires on it. If that is with you and your small goal, you are going more, you will be enjoying life. You have the best achievement in the world. And people I will ask you, would you please tell us, yeah, how you have achieved this thing? You will say, oh, this and this, because your inner self knows what method you use according to the situation, not to have a pressure on the brain, rather pressure on the goal, and see the result. And getting the result, then a self-appreciation, you will have no tiredness, no anxiety, no mental exertion. So this is the way. If you start, because the solution is within the problem. My title of my programs are that the solution is within the problem. We have all these social problems. They are our artificial problem, man-made problem. If man is organized, there won't be a problem. But man is so selfish, and they are like a criminal. They are like arrogant. They are like cruel. They want their own luxuries by crushing the other people. They are addicted, and they are senseless. They have no conscience. They only say me, and me, and they are unjust, and they are like cunning people. They are extremist. They are mean. They are, I may say, um, merciless. They have no understanding for other people. Me, and me. So this is the other part of this thing which I will express in the next program. What is I may say, real self? What is I may say, the good self? What is the bad self? And what is the ideal self? In Islam, there is a lot of research. 14.
لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
Allah does not charge a soul except with that within its capacity. It will have the consequence of what good it has gained, and it will bear the consequence of what evil it has earned. Our Lord, do not impose blame upon us if we have forgotten or erred. Our Lord, and lay not upon us a burden like that which you laid upon those before us. Our Lord, and burden us not with that which we have no ability to bear. And pardon us, and forgive us, and have mercy upon us. You are our protector, so give us victory over the disbelieving people.